PJ for to back with another review. Today we're looking at the new Vanda Violet Edition. Vanda playing cards, vandacards.com, and from David Goldclink. Originally, he produced two Vanda decks, the Crimson Edition and Golden Edition, which are red and gold, that went for a Kickstarter project. And he's had a few other decks that he's done through Kickstarter and I think outside Kickstarter. This one's directly on his website. It is violet or purple. In front of the box says Vanda Playing Cards Violet Edition. And if you look at Vanda, it's reversible, that name, so I like that. It says Vanda, vandacards.com on one side, and the other top says Vanda, either this way or this way. And the bottom says it's made by the United States Playing Card Company. The back, you see not the back design, but the King of Hearts. There is no seal. That is done on purpose for easy access. And nothing on the flaps. We look at the cards. First and foremost, we're going to see there is some gaff cards. First of all, there is a 8 of clubs without any indexes. Here's your back design. Simple, nice. I actually got this from the original project. It's pretty cool. It's just like a paperweight. I got a couple of those. They're nice. I can't remember if I got them or if they were free. But it's a nice purple back design. Violet. You get one more gaff. It's a 9 of clubs without indexes. There is yet one more gaff. It is a King of Hearts in purple. It might be hard to see the purple in this lighting, but that's what it is. One more gaff. A double backer. Purple on one side. And green. Could that be the next deck? Who knows? Perhaps. Looks pretty nice nonetheless. And then apparently we get onto the cards. Where's the aces? There they are. Mixed up my order. So let's look at what we get for the aces first. The ace of spades looks like that. It's got the back design pattern on it, which is pretty cool. Kind of looks like a 4-leaf clover. And you can see for the index, it's different. It's got an A within the pip. They're all like that. The Ace of Hearts. Actually, this one looks more like a 4-leaf clover or a flower. It's the same idea with the Ace of Hearts and the other aces, which is definitely different and interesting. The chord cards are simple as well. Same thing with the indexes. They have pips and a letter and a crown. Spades and clubs have black with red crowns. Hearts and diamonds have red with black crowns, which is the obviously reverse. And by the way, here's the King of Hearts and the gaff color change one, which is nice. It's a color change card. And the number cards, custom pip orientations throughout. Check out how they did the pips in the center. They made them reversible. So every card, the aces, the number cards, the chord cards are completely reversible. There's no one-ways on the faces or the backs. I think that's pretty interesting. The 10s look like that with a T within the pip instead of within the index instead of a number 10, keeping the 2 one letter number, which is fine. I like it. In fact, the Roman numeral X would have been nice, and I think that would be something I'd like to see moving on with 10s. In fact, if I was to design my own deck of cards, that's what I would do. I would put like an X for the 10s. That would make it fit in with the letters of the chord cards and the aces through royal flushes, and it would make it fit in with the rest of the cards which have only one number or letter instead of having 2 numbers. It's something that seems like an obvious change for playing cards moving on to the future. Anyways, I forgot to mention, or I was going to mention, this deck has no jokers, as you can tell, because it's got a bunch of gaff cards, which is absolutely fine. Because that's what jokers are most of the time. Anyways, or is gaff cards. And it changes things up a little bit. Both these are made by USPC, Bicycle Stock, Air Cushion Finish. It is just a color change from the previous two decks, but I like it. Overall, as far as handling is concerned, handles very nicely. I will say 4 out of 5, maybe 4.25. Style and artwork, again, I like it. I like the color, so I'll say 4 out of 5. Despite it being a color change, still pretty nice. And as far as usability, that might drop a little bit because you don't have the standard 10, you don't have standard pips or standard indexes. In fact, try reading an index. It's almost impossible, so it's not very practical for card magic. Might be a little bit hard for playing cards. So I'll just say 3.5 out of 5 for usability. Not the most usable. Still usable, but not the most usable. So overall, I'm going to say 4 out of 5. I like this deck. Definitely check it out. VandaCards.com. And while you're at it, go to collectibleplayingcards.com, where they have tons of great decks that you can check out. Use the code DJOSA32 and get 10% off your order. Yeah, see ya next time with more reviews.